So everybody wants to know how to make a mug cake, but why? Because it's fast? Because it's painless? Actually, that's all the reasons I want to make a mug cake. Today we're gonna be making 2 mug cakes and 1 brownie situation. These mug cakes are hassle-free and incredibly versatile. If you're successful at anything in life, it's gonna be this. Although I'm getting the feeling someone's gonna challenge me here. Also watch the video all the way through to the end for some great news. We're making a vanilla cake first. Start out by grabbing your favorite girthy circular apparatus. We could call this mug for short. And into the smallest mixing bowl ever will go 6 tablespoons or 45 grams of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons or 37 grams of sugar, half teaspoon baking powder, and a pinch of salt. My pinch, not your pinch, whatever that means. And use a whisk that looks like a fork and push around your ingredients not only because it's satisfying, but because it's the right thing to do at this stage in the recipe. Next, add a 1/4 cup or 60 grams of dairy-free milk. We're using pea milk. It's a lie. We're not using pea milk at all. I just wanted to say that because I'm highly immature. In with 1½ tablespoons neutral flavored oil, half teaspoon vanilla extract, I think, or more because you realize you used all your measuring devices and winging it felt like the best idea you had all day. You know, less is more just doesn't always apply everywhere. Using the same whisking tool, swirl things around until combined. Add a few sprinkles because you're excited, you're home alone, and no one's gonna stop you from sounding like Beyonce in the shower. To the microwave you go. After about 60 to 90 seconds on the tanning bed, this should be ready. Use a toothpick to check for doneness. Or not because you forgot. Now dress this up with some powdered sugar, some old frostbitten ice cream, and dig in. This mug cake is very soft, still warm, which I like, and although vanilla is not my favorite, it's still the perfect birthday party for one in your mouth. Next up, my personal favorite, chocolate cake. With your new coffee drinking device now prepped and ready, the steps are pretty similar as to before, but not. Add in 5 tablespoons or 38 grams of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons or 11 grams of Dutch processed cocoa powder, half teaspoon baking powder, 3 tablespoons or 37 grams of sugar, and a dusting of salt. Uncertain if that's any different from a pinch, since your whisk has now grown legs and walked away, our only choice is to proceed with the whisk given to us from God, your finger, and do this motion. This is exactly what it looks like. After rocking that mug's world, add in 5 tablespoons or 70 grams of dairy-free milk from a plant that you obviously milked, half tablespoon maple syrup if you want to indulge a bit, if not, same amount cane sugar, 1½ tablespoons neutral flavored oil, whisk around with your whisking device. Now that you have reclaimed the appropriate tool for the job, now foxtrot your way over to the microwave, completely forgetting the chips that are still in the frame. Oh, looks like I'm remembering. Okay, no. Now that I'm back and I was able to successfully grow a cake in my mug, here's an idea. Melt down those chips, create a hole in the center of the cake, pour that into the middle, then cover it back up. Now top it with dairy-free whipped cream and more melted chocolate. Now let's taste this lava cake hack situation. Very similar to the first one, incredibly soft. Loving the lava cake add-in. If you're not careful, you certainly will find yourself back in the microwave for seconds. Now for the more dense and fudgy version of a chocolate cake, better known as the Mug Brownie. Ingredients differ ever so slightly, so pay attention. 4 tablespoons or 30 grams of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons or 37 grams of sugar, 2 tablespoons or 11 grams of Dutch processed cocoa powder. This time we're gonna try just a dash of salt, except you wanna make yours inside the mug. Now bring the party together, then add in 3 tablespoons or 42 grams of dairy-free milk, 2 tablespoons or 25 grams of dairy-free butter, some drips of extract because you are part of the we don't talk about extract team. A quick mix, and this time adding more than enough chips to make up for your last adventure. With the microwave calling your name, not really because that would be freaky, or the prior recipes came from Snoop Dogg's cookbook. Oh look, the brownie is back. It's about 1 serving size, so control yourself and dig in. This one takes the cake, no pun intended. The denseness, the fudginess, and how incredibly quick this can come together. To learn how to make an even better brownie but takes incredibly longer, click here. If you would also want to know how to make a chocolate cake that is phenomenal, click here. As for a vanilla cake, you could also find that in the description. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Till next time, peace. Oh, almost forgot. Get ready to see me every Sunday.